We're not ready for you yet. Go back. Quiet, silencio. So long. Oh. Where does the water go?
Mm.